Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's in the cards for you this particular mid-month to mid-month. Okay, and I don't read these in reverse, as you all know. Well, these are two totally different cards, Capricorn. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords facing the World card. So this could mean a couple different things for you all. Some of you Capricorns are either staying up late at night, thinking, possibly worrying about how you're going to get to this world card. This card is about hope, joy, optimism, enlightenment. It's new beginnings. It's taking what you've learned throughout this life and really making a success of yourself. It's being successful. It's the last card of the major arcana cards. And the fact that this Nine of Swords is facing it means that either you're staying up late at night, you've been sick, you've been worried, maybe worried sick over getting to this point, or something about getting there is making you unhappy or discontent. Again, we have 6 planets in retrograde right now. So that's a lot. That's half of our awareness because there's 12 planets, right? So, half of us is like not totally in sync with what's going on in our everyday life. So it could be maybe you're staying up late at night. It could mean that you've not been feeling well if you haven't. But this World card says that there is hope. There are good things to come for you. You might be trying to move in this direction, and it's just really occupying your mind. So just make sure you get plenty of health, that you're getting the rest you need, you're drinking the water. Especially it's summertime here in the Northern Hemisphere. You're eating the food you need to, and you're really getting that sleep. Rest seems to be real important right now. It feels like you have a lot of top of mind stuff and problems, issues to work out. So let's see what the first 2 weeks of September bring. Well, okay. Remember how I was just talking about needing rest? So here we have the Four of Swords right under this 9. So here it is, you're staying up at night, and here it is now you're resting. You're getting the meditation you need. You're getting the rest you need. Maybe possibly some of you have felt like you've, slipped and fallen has come for some of you. So maybe you've had problems with your knees, ankles, joints, that sort of thing. Also, too, some of you may be hospitalized or needing to go into the hospital. A great time to do that would be after Mercury goes direct, and that is August 28th. So these first 2 cards are for the beginning of September. So if you need to go, you need to go before then. But I'm just saying, if it's an elective surgery and or health issue, September would be a better time. Now, it's interesting that this up at night, now we're resting. So to get to the place you want to go, and both of these cards are sword cards, and they're both indicative of our thoughts, our worrying, our concerns. Now, under the World card, which is a fabulous card, it's, like I said, the last one in the major arcana, we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands indicates victory, success, celebration, that you're being acknowledged. So either you're being acknowledged at work, which is probably for most of you, you're doing something superior that stands out. People are grateful for your contribution, and they're rewarding you. Either more money, like I said, acknowledgement through, speaking, talking about you, that sort of thing. And remember, you haven't done this by yourself. You've come a long way, of course, but you haven't done this by yourself. There's always support and people around us that help us get to that level of achievement. And that's what this card is. It talks about achievement. It's interesting that it comes under the World card. So, and wands are pointing up at the world. So I do feel like that you're going to see some victory and success. I do feel like that as you go throughout this month, your rest is vital, Capricorn. I know you guys and girls are workaholics, but it feels like getting the rest you need, taking care of the body, meditating, taking a few extra minutes during the day, taking a break, and going to bed earlier possibly would be ideal for some of you, because you have some really great cards. This is the World, which means the world is your oyster right now. It can be if you work it right. And this is how you could bring about success and celebration of who you are and your message out in the world. So just saying, not trying to preach to you, but I am saying that there are components to take care of your health, but also your mental health. You're just feeling positive and not feeling overburdened as well. Okay, so I'm going to look into the crystal for Capricorn. This is mid-August through mid-September. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Yeah, even in the crystal, I'm seeing an apple. So it's talking about eating fresh foods. Make time to do that. If you're a person on the go and you're like, oh, I'm going to run through, Schlotzsky's, or which, I mean, they have salads, but they do have thick bread. Bread's good, but it's very thick and it has a lot of yeast in it, obviously. Or McDonald's or something like that. It's like saying, take time to get some fresh food, maybe organic food. That's coming up a lot in your reading, because it can bring you to the success that you're looking for. Success in work, success, spirituality, in your spiritual life as well. Okay, let's see what else comes up in the crystal for Capricorn mid-month to mid-month. All right, hold on just a moment, trying to make this out. Okay, interesting. Visuals for Capricorn. Okay, so I'm getting two things. Some of you might be visiting the state of Texas, or have relatives in the state of Texas, or moving to the state of Texas. Some of you also have very active, and by the way, I feel like that could be good for some of you, and others of you that are even thinking about this, and I know this is a worldwide reading, so this is going to pertain to a few out there. Make sure that you look at, cost of living, housing, all of that too. Some of you have really active animals, either an active dog, active cat. I'm seeing in the crystal as well. So I feel like they can be good to help nurture your soul. Petting on an animal is so relaxing. I also feel like some of you are thinking, oh my gosh, I just got this dog or this cat, and they're running around the house and they're chewing or biting or, tearing things up. And that won't be for everyone. Some of you will say, no, I've had my dog, for 4, 5, 10, whatever, 15 years, and I love my animal. So animals are just coming up in your reading. So however you're feeling about your animal, your pets are important this particular mid-month to mid-month. Don't be stressed out about them. Some of you may actually, unfortunately, lose a pet, and I know how that goes. So, my heart's out to you. I understand that. Okay. All right, so this kind of goes way out there, but some of you might be interested in, this is so different. I'm getting different visuals for you, Capricorn. Some of you, the Victorian age, maybe you resonate with that. Maybe you've liked those types of movies, or maybe that could have been a past life for you. I'm just saying, I'm seeing a Victorian woman dressed up. All right, she's all in her bonnet and her nice, beautiful outfit, and it's more than a bonnet, it's a hat. The other visual and or words I was getting was snare drums. And I'm not real familiar with drums, but some of you may be, as a hobby, it could be maybe you're playing in a band, or you play a musical instrument, and that would be good for your relaxation, to take that up as, a little bit more of a hobby, to play around. It just feels good for you all to play, Capricorn, and enjoy these last 2 weeks of August, because again, we have so many planets in retrograde that maybe not try to push things. You're going to feel by the middle of September, there's going to be celebration and success for some of you. And I'm excited about that for you. Get your mental rest, get your physical rest, eat right, drink the water, drink the right fluids. All right.